guys. So this is how to style your colored hair. You have to make sure you part it properly. Make sure you detangle. So all the way you have to detangle with a small comb over there. So you get your heat. I'm gonna increase it. So in this one, I'm just straightening it out. Good. So you're gonna hold the press iron really tight, and then you move down slowly. Up to the bottom. So don't forget to comb it after. So you just go badge by badge. So as you can see, so silky now. So you're gonna brush from the top to the bottom properly, and then you're gonna use your flat iron to straighten it out. Just gonna brush it properly. Hi, Alana. Hi, how are you? So guys, don't forget your heat protector. I'll show you the one I've applied already, but I'll show you in a sec. So this is the one I was using. I actually bought it in Amazon. I don't know if you can find it in any shop around you. So you just spray around it just like that. Then you comb properly before you start with combing. I've actually applied, so I'll just show you guys how to spray it. It makes your hair very smooth, and after straightening it out, then just get it tiny bit by bit. Make sure you comb it out to make sure there is no tangle anywhere before you go with your pressing iron, starting from the top, and then you move slowly to the bottom. Just like that. You can do it multiple times to make sure. Don't forget to comb afterwards. That's it. Alana, where are you from? That's it. So everything is looking all good. You can see once you apply your heat protected oil, then you don't have any problem at all. So that's how you do it. Just make sure you're brushing it through the same. So this is how it's looking on this side. As you can see, it's shining and it's very silky. See. So we're gonna go ahead and put all those ones to the front like that. So we can start the badge, this next badge, this side. Okay, good. So don't forget, first of all, I will put the heat protect. I'm going to spray it in all of them. This is argan oil of Morocco heat protective spray. So I'll turn it this way. I think you can see it from here, or maybe from this way. You can read from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray them all thoroughly. Then I'll be applying them one after the other, massage them all through. It smells so nice. So I'll put them all on the shoulder like that, so they won't be on the way. So you straighten from the up, from the up to the bottom, just like that. Just like that one. So each one will do, we're gonna put them on this particular shoulder. Fit in. That's it. Then we're gonna go to the next badge. Just get them out and make sure you're combing them actually, to make sure there's no tangling anywhere. As you can see, the tiny comb is passing through. Move them away. Then you can go with your straightener, apply it from the inside the opening to flatten the comb. The comb is very, very useful. Just go down slowly. Then use the comb on top and hold them before you put them in. Okay, I think it's very smooth now. So that's when we just put them by the side, just like that. I'm gonna get the next badge. I'll go from the up here, trimming. Making sure you are using your tiny comb to comb them. What is it called? Rat tail? Rat tail comb, right? So to comb them properly before you start your comb. So we're gonna use this iron to flatten it out. Guys, that heat protector that I use is very nice. Actually, very nice. This is a argan oil of Morocco. That's the one I bought it from Amazon. So it's not that expensive anyway. So you can just order it for your wigs or for your hair. When you are using heat on it, it's very good to use the heat protective spray. Is it argan oil of Morocco heat protect spray? That's the name. I'm gonna get the next brush. So doing it tiny bit to make sure that the heat touches everywhere is very important when you're doing your straightening. So when you put it, you just have to close it and hold it very tight, and then you come down slowly. You're moving towards the down part of it to make sure it touches everywhere. And that's it. We comb it out like that, and then we'll put them by the side. We're moving towards the side. Okay. So you have to comb it properly actually to make sure that there's no tangling anywhere before you start with your heat. So you put your comb in the bottom, comb it out, put it again, then use your heat. Don't fall, please. So you straighten it out from the top to the bottom evenly. So after, you have to comb it to make sure there is no tangling anywhere. As you can see, it's all silky out. Properly straighten out. I'm gonna repeat that again now. You just use the bottom, scoop everything inside, and then press. You have to press it to make sure it's covered before you start bringing it down slowly. So we're gonna go to the next batch. This one. So first of all, comb. Have to comb it properly to make sure there is no tangling anywhere. We have already used the heat protective spray. That's it. Make sure you're combing it properly afterward. So make sure there is no tangling anywhere. And then you put it by the side to give you space for the next. Here we're gonna go to the next one. So you make sure you comb first of all, because I've already applied the heat spray in all over the hair before straightening it out. So that's why I'm going to just go ahead and comb it properly. As you can see, this one is not moving because there is tangling over there. So all you have to do is to make sure you comb them properly, to make sure the comb passes through evenly before you start pressing it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. So tomorrow, by this, no, before this time actually, we are going to be doing braids. I'm going to be braiding somebody's hair tomorrow morning in Brisbane time. I hope you guys come in to see how to braid. And after that, I need to braid my hair too. So when I came to Australia newly, I don't have anybody. I know how to braid hair from back home, but I don't have anybody to braid their hair. So guys, at that point, I have to start thinking of how to braid my own hair by myself. So I start practicing on my hair. So every day, every week, I'll take off my hair. I'll just practice on how to braid my own hair by myself. That was like actually my first time ever trying it. Back home, I braid my friend's hair in school, but I have never braid like my own hair by myself. So I have to start practicing. Then after braiding it, I'll post on TikToks, I'll post on my WhatsApp. Oh, and some people will see it and be like, oh, I want you to braid my hair. So that's how I started having some clients. I started braiding people's hair. Slowly, I started from one person to people. And that's how I started. It wasn't that easy braiding your hair by yourself, but when you keep practicing, then you keep learning. So after tomorrow, I'm going to braid somebody's hair tomorrow. And after that, I'm going to braid my hair by myself in my next live. And I'll show you guys how to do it. For now, this is how to straighten this out. I've already applied the heat protective spray on it before starting to do the hot combing. So I have somebody back home that I don't know the person. So she just texted me on TikTok. So it was on request. So when I clicked on the message, she said, oh, please, I was gonna come to Australia and I don't know if braiding is good. I'm into baking, baking cakes for birthdays, for parties, But my mom and my dad is forcing me to do braiding, to go learn how to braid hair. So I don't know if that's a good idea because I don't like braiding, but they are forcing me to do it. They said I'm going to regret it in the future. That was actually funny reading that message. If I did not learn it, that she's going to regret it in the future. So she asked me, "Oh, what do I do? I don't know what to do." I was like, "Oh, baking is good, but no knowledge is a waste. No handwork is a waste. Once you finish learning it, if you come here and you feel like it's something that you can do, you can go ahead and do it. If you don't feel like you want to do it, there is jobs everywhere, so you can do whatever you want to do. Even the baking, once you learn it, it's inside you. Nobody's taking it away. You can use it whenever you feel like using it. Your parents are right. Maybe if you did not learn it and you come here, you would like to do braids, but then you did not get the knowledge or the skills. So what are you gonna do by then? And you can't go back to go start learning it. So just learn it. Maybe you will like it or maybe you will not like it." She was like, "Okay, thank you." So make sure you combine it properly before you start the hot comb. As you can see, it's very silky. Thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to come tomorrow. I'm going to do braids tomorrow. And I will show you guys how to do it. So we're going to be putting that on this side to have space for the next ones. We're almost getting there. So make sure you are combing it from the top to the bottom to make sure there is no tangle in anywhere. So everywhere have to be properly detangled. Yeah, just like that. Now I'm gonna put everything inside and there. And then you comb, make sure you comb evenly after each section. Here is already full. So it will fit in. So we only have like this balance remaining. So we're gonna do this one into two sections. So making sure you are combing it properly from the top. Thank you, Chama. So this is the last one coming from this section. I'm gonna comb from the top, comb properly from the top to the bottom. Make sure there's no tangle everywhere. And then you comb, straighten it out after the combing with the heat. Go back again for the second one. Okay. So let's bring them all back. Let's see. This is burgundy. It's not that red. Yeah, it's good. I'll get the second one. I'm gonna use a big comb to comb this purple. Okay, I think it's good. Thank you. So I'm gonna take it out and I'll put the next one. So I'm gonna do this one. The next one is this one. So I'll take this one out from here. First of all, let's put this one on. Let's see how we are going to transform this way. We'll start from combing it out first. So we are using this heat protective spray. So I'm gonna spray it out evenly first, everywhere, like all over, from the in to the out, properly. So go ahead and brush it out. You can see the magic that the heat protect is doing. So that's it. The tiny comb cannot pass through it because it's well combed already. So before we start, I'm gonna go get my gloves. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this one because it's quite hot though. I'll wear it in the other hand. Think it's good. So we're gonna pat them and put them to the top with the clip. Help of the clip and just hold them up there. This one. Because we're gonna need to start from the bottom. First of all, I'll plug this in. Clip them up there. So we are trying to, I'm going to coil them, but I have to make sure there's no tangling anywhere. Straighten them out first before I'll start the coiling. I actually have this coil here, so I'm going to be using this one to coil it, but first of all I have to straighten it out first before I'll start doing this. Use this one to make the coils on it. So I'll do it batch by batch. So we're gonna just keep straightening them out properly. This one is more rough than the other one. It's quite organized than this one. You have to go all the way from the top to the bottom. So make sure you flatten it properly, because we are going to coil them after. So while we straighten it before coiling it, to make sure that it's properly, you know, in order, because sometimes you have some lumps in it. Is it like tangled, some tangled? But when you straighten it out, you're going to see the difference from the other ones. And it's gonna give you a more bouncy coils too. So that's it for this section. Let's bring them out. As you can see, the tiny comb is passing through them properly without any tangling on them. You can see from the inside to the outside, and it's quite straight now. So we're gonna coil them after, like the way it was before. But first of all, let's just straighten them out first. So I'm gonna turn on the fan first because I'm hot. I'm coming. Give me a sec. So we're gonna start the other batch from this side. I'm gonna divide them from the bottom. I'll put this ones this side. Since we are here, then I'll get the next line out. This one. So we're gonna brush evenly with the big comb first. As you can see, guys, I already have coils in it, but I'll straighten the coils out, so I'll do a fresh coils on it. This is not the coils that I want, so I'm gonna straighten it out first before I do the next coils. So we're gonna stretch from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna put them by the side and do the next one here. So this is a sign that you can actually straighten out your curly hair. Maybe your wavy hair. Straighten it out and then redo the coils again. It's better than, you know, coiling the hair on top of the coil you already have. That's not gonna make sense. It's not gonna look nice like when you straighten the coils out and then you do the particular coils you want. So whenever you see any loss, make sure you're combing it evenly. Comb from the root, because the bottom is already combed. So we're gonna do this particular one here, and then I'll do the coils next to show you what I was talking about. So this is it on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and do this side, and then I'll show you what I was talking about. You can see it's now straight, and then we're gonna do the particular coils that we want on this ones. So okay, I'll do the coils next. Like I said. Give me a sec. Getting everything ready. So let's start with this part. So I'm gonna take this one up because we brought it up last. So I'm gonna put them up here. This one, we'll already straighten it out, but we'll remember that. And then I'm gonna comb this one. So I'll show you different ways to do your coil. In some, you can do it from this way first. You can do it like this first. You open and close and hold. Make sure you're making it tight as you're going. Put the next one. Then you put the next one till you get to the tip of it, and then you're going to hold it for a while. So this is the first course I will show you, and then I'll show you another one, the one most people prefer to do. So we're gonna drop it like that. I'm gonna see the course. That's the first one. So this is the first course. So when you comb it, it's gonna actually go all the way, like big like that. I'll show you. Then you separate it. So you're gonna go like this. This is the first course, as you can see. Let's see. So I will show you the second one, the one I prefer actually. So here you're gonna open the clip first, and then you're gonna throw it inside it, and you roll. So this was mostly you have to roll in or out. Then you come down, and then you roll again. You come down as you are going, you're coming down, and then you roll again. So over and over you are rolling it. So we have to fit all these ones remaining. We have to fit it inside first to make sure that we have got everything completed. So I'm gonna fit everything in, just like that. It's all in, and then I will roll them up. Just keep rolling, and then make sure that it's quite tight though. So that's it. That's how you hold it for a while. So the heat I'm using like 190. The highest is 210, but I don't want it in the highest because I don't want it to burn. So I'm going to use 190 for the start. Thank you so much, guys. So tomorrow we're going to be doing braids tomorrow morning. Please don't forget to come on my live tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys. So we're gonna open it. If you wanna open it, you're gonna keep clicking on this one, on this top one. So once you're clicking it, it's opening. As you can see, it's shaking there, so it's opening. It's already open. And then you bring it out, and this is what you have. Okay, this is the other coils, and this is this one, as you can see. So this is bouncy. This is more bouncy than the other one that I did. So I'll just keep going, and I will show you. So I'm going to redo this one after. So you're just gonna put it like in the middle, and when you put, you come down, and then you roll again. You roll again, and then you come down. Just keep going as you are rolling, as you are coming down. Coming down means fitting this one in. All these things, all those ones have to go in properly too. So that's what we are doing. Coming down, and you go back up. Then you roll. When everything goes in, you have to roll them all the way to the top, all the way to the top, all of it, all the way to the top. And then this is where you hold them for the coils. So you hold for like a couple of minutes, like 1 minute, and then you release it. Thank you so much, guys, for your likes, for your support, for coming in today. I really appreciate. So now we're gonna take it out. You keep clicking on this one. When you're clicking here, and then it will be coming out slowly. Then look at what we have. So I'm gonna close that door for that sound. It's driving me crazy. So this is the first course we do. Then I'll be back. Give me a sec. So this is what we have in this particular course. So that's it. That's the course that we're looking for achieve. So that's why we'll straighten them out first to achieve the particular course we want, which I'm going to redo this particular one first. But then I'm going to finish up with the hot comb first, and I'll come back for the course. So our next badge will be this one. So this is like the first coils we have. It's just like this. So I'm going to straighten it out, and then I'm going to do the other coils that I just showed you. So we'll start by doing it badge by badge. Make sure you comb it just like that properly before you start straightening it out. And then when you do, you have to comb it to make sure there is no tangling anyway. So we're going to do the next badge. So some of them have some tangling on it. That's why we are combing them first before. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the heat protect that we use on this hair, because I actually use heat protect on it if you're just coming. So this is the heat protect, the argan oil of Morocco heat protect spray, as you can see the name. I don't know if you can see it this way or this way. Argan oil of Morocco heat protect spray. So that's what we are using. So you have to apply it evenly on the hair before you start straightening it out, actually. So I'm gonna make sure you comb it first. So while combing it, just make sure you detangle properly. So we have actually detangled with comb first before doing this. So but as you go, you have to do them individually too. You have to brush them out too. Just like that. Make sure you comb after, while the heat is still on. You comb them. So this is how we want them to be well straightened out. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next brush first. So when you comb them like this, comb out and straighten out the coils, just to make sure it gives you the new particular coils that you want, because you can't be coiling a coiled hair like already coiled hair, recurring them again is gonna give you a different coil. So that's why I'm straightening these coils out, because this is like the coils that we want. We'll have, but that's not what we want. The one we want is the one in the bottom. So I'll show you after this section on how I will coil this part to show you the coils we want. So this is the coils we have actually before, and I'm gonna go ahead and record them, but I have to straighten those coils out first to give it a new coils that is very better than the other one. I'm gonna comb them evenly first before I will start the hot comb. So I have to comb them batch by batch first to make sure that everything is detangled. Then before you use your heat, once you put them, you hold tight and then you go down slowly. Then you come. So we're gonna be doing them batch by batch. The next section. So make sure you comb them. You comb out because some of them have tangled inside. So when you comb them, you are making sure you detangle everything before you use your iron to flatten it out. So we are not doing it too much because we are still going to coil them anyway. I just want to make sure the coils that I had already had is detangled before we now recoil it again to the new one that we want. So when you detangle straighten out the first coils, it will give you a better coils because you're going direct to give you the new coils that you want. But if you start recoiling a already coiled hair, it's going to give you a different coil so far. You're not going to achieve what you want properly. It's going to look rough. But when you straighten it out first, then you're going to have the particular coil that you want. Because when you do your coil, it's like a fresh coil you are getting. So that is that. So we're gonna go get the next badge. That's this one here. Oh, okay, this is the closure. I'm gonna take it off because I'm not ready to do it now. Keep this one off, and then we're gonna do this one. That's the next one we're gonna do. So we'll put them by the side and then we'll start. Thank you so much guys for the likes. I really appreciate 7 likes. Let's go. So we'll have to still comb them batch by batch. Make sure we detangle everything. If there's any tangle, we have to use this mini comb to detangle it before we start flattening. So we're gonna do the next batch. We won't have like those ones to do. Brushing them is very important to make sure that you detangle everything properly before you now straighten it out. So we're gonna do the next batch. I've already detangled it. Then I'm gonna detangle with this brush to make sure everything is properly straightened out. So we're gonna go ahead and start coiling the parts that we've done. So I'll show you how to do it in a bit. Turn the heater on first. So at first we did this bird, but I'm gonna straighten it out so I can give you the particular coils that I want. So that's how you do it. You put the heat first and then you drag it down. It's not hot yet, so I'll wait for a while for this to heat up, making sure it's in the highest. So we'll have like 210 degree hot here. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So I'll put it in the middle. So first of all, you have to, the hair is this way, so you have to put it in the middle. Then you roll it upward with the hair on your left hand, and then you have to click to come down. So when you click on top of this, I'll show you, on top of this, it makes it come down. You click and then you bring it down a little bit to fit in more. So when you roll, you come down. When you roll, you come down, because you have to fit everything in properly. Let's say just like that. Slowly, slowly. We have to fit all this inside. It's meant like that tiny, but we have to fit it in. So this way, it's gonna help us to get the particular coils that we want, like this bouncy coil here, and not like the other one. So that's why we are able to straighten it out first before starting this hot comb, the coiling. Because so if you coil on top of the other coils, it's not gonna give you the particular coil that you want. But if you straighten it out first, then you can put your new coils, like a fresh coils on it. So you have to click a little bit, then for it to open, and then you bring it down. Guys, look at that. Look at how bouncy it's looking. Look at that. Look. See how bouncy it's looking? It's so bouncy and nice. So that's what we're trying to achieve in this one. So that's it. So we're gonna go out and do it batch by batch before we go to the other side. We're gonna go ahead and bring it down. Then you roll. Make sure you are bringing it down as you are rolling. So this thing have hole inside it, so that's why I put my finger to roll it properly actually, because it's quite hot. You don't want to touch the heat part of it. So that's when we roll all the way up. Make sure it's lining up properly. So we're gonna hold it for a while before we drop it. So I'm holding it all the way to the root of the hair to make sure that it gets all the coils properly. So we're gonna go ahead and click on this, and then we're gonna drop it now. Okay, so guys, look at that coils. Beautiful coils. So make sure you are combing as you are going, because it's very important. If there is any tangle in it, it's not gonna look the way you want it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb this one out. And then I'll go back to rolling it. So hold it to the roots, make sure that the heat gets everywhere properly before we drop the coils. When we drop the coils, we actually want the coils to look this way, very bouncy like that. So that's how we want the coils to look. We're gonna be holding it for long. Drop this one. Guys, look at that. See how bouncy is looking. So I want to do this one in this way. So you can do it both the opposite way. Now that everything is in, I'm gonna go ahead and roll them to the top, just like that. So after this one, we're gonna go ahead and straighten the other one's part out before we start making the coils properly the way we want it to be. Go ahead and drop these coils. So this is it. What we are trying to achieve is this coils, these bouncy coils here. As you can see that how bouncy is looking. So that's what we're trying to achieve instead of the other coils. So that's why we have to straighten the hair out this way. When you straighten them out this way, that's when you achieve this particular coils that you want. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one too. So when you click, you hold, and then you're gonna go back and roll again. Okay, so you roll all the way up with the hair, and then you click this to bring them down. So I'm clicking on this top to bring them down. So you roll, then I'm gonna make everything to go in properly the way I want it to be. And then I'll roll them all the way to the top. So I'll hold it for a while before I drop them, so that we'll be able to achieve this particular coil that we want. So this is the coils we're looking at. That's why we'll have to straighten those ones out, because it doesn't make any sense coiling already coiled hair without straightening it out first. Then you now recoil it to get the new coils that you want. So that's what we did in this particular ones. So I'll show you how the coils were before and then after. So I'll go ahead and wrap this particular coils now, and then I'll show you guys what to achieve. So this is what we are looking for in this other coils, just to achieve this particular coils. I will reduce the fan and I'll be back in a sec. Let me open the window. So I'll come back. So I'm gonna show you how to straighten all this hair out first. So these are the ones we've done already. This is the part we have straightened out, which I'll put them this way, and we're gonna go to the next one, which is this part. So guys, this is the coils that we have on this hair before. I've not straightened this part out, but it's looking like this, and I want to coil them to this way. So it has no need of coiling them this way without straightening them out. So that's why I was able to straighten this hair out first before coiling them to this way. So it will give me a fresh coils, because I already have coils here which I've combed them, but the comb didn't do good justice on it. So I have to straighten it out with the stretcher before coiling them to give me this particular bouncy coils that I want here. So I'll show you how I straighten them out with my straightener. First of all, I'm gonna divide them. So you comb, make sure you are detangling them, because detangling is very important too. To make sure there's no tangling in it. So I have to straighten them out first to be able to get this particular course that we want here. So this is how it's looking before and this is after. Okay, so that's what I've been trying to achieve. Thank you so much, guys. So tomorrow we are going to do braids tomorrow. Please don't forget to come, don't forget to subscribe. So if you want to know when we are doing this, like, just click on the notification bell and you will get notified. Tomorrow morning in Brisbane time, like 9 a.m, we're gonna start the braids. So as you are going, you are combing it out first, detangle it first before you hot comb it, and then make sure that you comb it after the straightening. So we'll straighten it out first. And then we're gonna comb it. So each one we'll do, we'll have to comb it and then pat it properly before we straighten it out. So we are trying to get rid of this coils to get a fresh coils. So you can see the wavy, you can see the straightness of this one. We'll straighten this one out and this one is still wavy. So this is what we are trying to get rid of so that we'll be able to achieve this particular coils that we'll have right here. Okay, so this is like before, second, and then this is like the final part of it. So we're gonna do the next batch. So you're gonna straighten it out batch by batch, making sure that you are combing them after. And in case I forget, we'll also use our heat protectant in this hair. I'll show you the one that we'll use quickly. After this section, I'll show you. Straighten the skirts out. We'll get in the one. No. So we're gonna go ahead and comb these ones out first. before straightening. So this is the heat protect that we'll use on this. Is this argan oil heat protect of Morocco? So if I turn in this one, maybe you can read this properly from this side. So that's the heat protect we're using for this hair. I bought it from Amazon, so you can order yours from Amazon too. It's not quite expensive, so, and it's actually very, very good. So this is how we do it. Keep going batch by batch to straighten it out properly. So this is how we do it, guys. So this is how we just keep going, keep straightening everything out. So we're gonna show you how to achieve this particular coils in the bottom. This is the ones I have done, and this is the ones I've straightened out. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this particular side actually. But first of all, I'm gonna straighten them out. This is the old coils I have. It's just like a wavy coils, but I need to straighten them out first to make sure I achieve the particular coils that I want on this hair. How far? So guys, this is the part that is remaining, and we're gonna go ahead and straighten them out. This is like the front of the hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this part out, but first of all, I have to comb them properly first. So we'll have to do that to give them a new curve. Hey, Meno. Cable. Yeah, do today now. Even na na-ada isi mmadụ watch hour, nsị gị daa isi ya mbiko. Eh? Hey, ada isi na, so calm down. Si na-asị ka ọ bụ na ada isi, ma ada isi. You see? The 5 hours. Hey, look at me n'abalị. Ọ bata ka mma kati na-abata. Tamadele papa ni. Hala chat di. Sasa hai na izaha ishu since bieka di. So this is how you just keep going till you flatten everywhere out, all of them properly. Before we'll have to go ahead and do the coiling after this one. So I'll use because there is tangling in this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the big comb to comb it out. As you can see, that's the wavy we're trying to get rid of. This wavy. Them so for you know. So guys, this is how straight this hair is looking. I actually like them straight like this, but we are trying to achieve curves like that in the bottom. Like the bottom, I've coiled the bottom of it. This is what we're trying to achieve. This is the straight part of it. So I have to straighten out the old coils to be able to get the new ones. So that's what I just finished now. No, I like Omishi, that thing. So first of all, I'm gonna detangle them with this detangling brush. Making sure that I'm combing it out first before I use the heat on it. It's actually hot. It's hot, so I have to protect my hands first. Let's see. Go. Perfect. No. Abịa na-agara gị afịa, ọ dị ka ndị mmadụ etinyechego notification na ihe na-aga. Okay, mgbe ị na-achọ itinye the silent one. Wow. Well, buddy. Ah, ya no, eu gostava do logo que tá aí na sala. Assim, mega botar vazia aqui. May I with the other phone? No, we stand one foot machine. No. I send a good in here. If you go. For, I think 40 something. No, it doesn't come with the head though. That's the tripod. Like half of them go this thing card the mama. It was in the Pokoshi. Nashin, yeah. Come forward the other guy, the link. It was very, very nice when for there was said boy was it. After na pa na medicine before di ma anta kita gbafuo n'emu. Ebe a dị n'ime. After na pa na medicine, ọ ka eme network ji wee dị. Na naanị ime ụlọ ka nna na-eke isi na so. Nne mba di m ya chụm ọsọ. Even ihe a na-eme na palọ ebe ọ ndị aka na amaghị m taịm o ji abata ọsọ m ga-agba wee zachaa ebe ozugbo ozugbo m ga-eji achọkwa m ya ka ndị saa ahụ wee gawa ọrụ iwe eje bufetegoro ihe na atabeghị m atụtụ this is madness asịadịgoro m gị na-etinye ebe a na-ele ego na $42. So guys, this is how I straighten this out. Make it batch by batch, bit by bit, tiny bit by bit. Guys, just give me a sec and I'll be back in a minute. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Let me start with me. That your blunt pen, Maka. The 800 Hey. Okay, go on now. Tell us see subscribers. To not donate, it's called super chat. Yes, no. The amount to donate when you go, when you $5, $10, $20, or maybe $50. Mm-hmm. can just say, and you go there, but if you have $1,000, you might not even go there, one out of it for shake. Yeah, all just those videos, long videos. That time I got asked how to monetize in 2 weeks. I don't know if I don't know if he come. Tamam po, di teka mali that may unsubscribe. Tamam po, ikina when you new things, like I know fear ki at on name. We come up with new things every time. People will like you because you come up with new things, not like you doing all the old free. They'll get fed up, but they come up with so each time they come to your channel, they will not be bored. They will find something to watch, something like that. So good. Mm-hmm. When I do with life, 3 months, a bit 3 months ago. on the shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me check now. Oh, 3,000 be. Oh, no, 19 horsepower. 3,200 view. 19. she got your tomato? Is she got your tomato? Huh? Okay, you have to share your double for stew. You have to steam or your double for stew. Okay. Hey, Nete engemesho eziokwu. Yengeme isi mu. What I go do to my hair? No, so what would I do to start sleeping like normal people? Don't give one. Don't give one. Hold on, Skinner. But that's okay, well. I'll start getting used to you all before on that whole and which doesn't make any sense. Hmm? Hey, I was up in my home, I'm on that whole and which that's stupid. Yeah. I need to start exercise. That's the only thing. If I start exercising, I'll get tired. Yeah. I'm not going to sleep. Yeah. I said, not Sagamo. Not Sagamo. That's in my 8 weeks time. Yes. That's weekend. The one music one. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, maybe a little bit. That's weekend. Hey, we go on, yeah, I got one. That's it. Sleep at the moment like sleep at the resort. I'm a good girl. What's it on your phone? Got that. Yeah, they buy that. Wait, 10,000 subscribers. It'll be 3,000. I can believe that 3,000, get 2,000, get them all, bullet 3,000. Check out the point.
something views. So afternoon and night, now about 200. Next day, we just keep going continuously, just keep going to 60,000. I'm telling you, it's not like I'll be assisted. Like 1 month, I got that thing keep going. Like analysis in put up, yeah, we put up one. I'm telling you. Massive, but I'm not needing that. Wasted. That time, I do the 1,000 hours. That time, that time, we get like 500, maybe 700. So that time the first one I watched hour, but that video was just going. Really, but what you how many? So it's 200 and something subscribers. One of my shorts were 100 and something subscribers. That last time. One of my shorts they come this. What when they TAT.